They speak, they use their ability purely to gain the pleasure of Allah and His Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam. This is why they are unique. Now I would like to once again invite our Honorable Qari Javed Mehmood Sahib. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give him complete shifa. Although Thursday he had his own operation, alhamdulillah, he was on Jummah too, and he has, alhamdulillah, attended this gathering as well. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give him complete shifa, inshallah, and also our other loved ones who are facing hardship through the blessings of this gathering. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala answer all of the wishes, du'as of all our loved ones, and keep us under the shade of our elders. Ameen bijah Nabi Ameen برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين. نعرہ تکبیر،
اللہ اکبر،
نعرہ رسالت،
یا رسول اللہ،
نعرہ رسالت،
یا رسول اللہ،
خان مصطفیٰ
زندہ باد.
اللہ علیک یا رسول اللہ،
وسلم علیک یا حبیب اللہ،
صلی اللہ
علیک یا رسول اللہ، وسلم علیک یا حبیب اللہ.
اس سے پہلے کہ میں نعت کے چند اشعار پیش کروں، انتہائی مؤدبانہ درخواست ہے پرٹیکولرلی ان بھائیوں سے جو وضو ایریا میں ہیں کہ باتوں سے پرہیز کریں، اور جتنا تلاوت کلام پاک کے دوران خاموش رہنا ضروری ہے. جب وہ ہستی جن کے قلب پر قرآن اترا ان کا ذکر ہو رہا ہو تو لوگ اکثر سمجھتے ہیں کہ شاید یہ صرف تلاوت کے دوران خاموش رہنا ضروری ہے. اگر کسی کو کوئی ضروری کام ہے تو وہ مسجد کے پچھلے حصے میں تشریف لے جا سکتے ہیں، ٹیلی فون کال کرنی ہے، یہ اور ضروری بات ہے. اور اگر کوئی صاحب تشریف لاتے ہیں محفل میں شریک ہونے کے لیے تو ملاقات کا وقت بعد میں ہے، محفل میں ڈسٹربنس نہیں ہونی چاہیے. یہ آپ میری عزت افزائی نہیں کریں گے، اللہ اس کے رسول صلی اللہ علیہ وسلم کا جو ہے ادب و احترام ہے. یہ حسرت ہے تیرے کو جا کر ہم بھی دیکھیں گے. یہ حسرت ہے تیرے روزے کو جا کر ہم بھی دیکھیں گے.
سبحان اللہ.
جبین شوق اس در پر جھکا کے ہم بھی دیکھیں گے. یا حبیبی یا رسول اللہ، سنا ہے خاک طیبہ سرمے چشمے سنا ہے خاک طیبہ سرمے چشمی ملائک ہے جو ہاتھ آئی جو ہاتھ آئی تو آنکھوں میں لگا کے ہم بھی دیکھیں گے جہاں دن رات خورشید و قمر سجدے میں رہتے ہیں
سبحان اللہ
جہاں دن رات خورشید و قمر سجدے میں رہتے ہیں اسی چوکھٹ پہ پیشانی جھکا کر دیکھیں چوکھٹ پہ پیشانی جھکا کر ہم بھی دیکھیں گے ادھر بھی ایک نظر او سونے والے سبز گنبد کے تیری صورت ذرا پردہ اٹھا کے ہم بھی دیکھیں گے تیری صورت ذرا پردہ ہٹا کے ہم بھی دیکھیں گے
سبحان اللہ
سنا ہے سن کے آ جاتے ہیں وہ آواز مجرم کی خدا چاہے تو مرقد میں بلا کے
ہم بھی دیکھیں
جو ان کا ہو گیا جو ان کا ہو گیا سارا زمانہ پھر انہیں کیا ہے جو سب کے ہیں جو سب ان کے ہیں انہیں اپنا بنا کر ہم بھی دیکھیں گے آخر شعر در سرکار تک لے آئی ہیں بیتابیاں دل کی در سرکار تک لے آئی آج قسمت آزما کر ہم بھی دیکھیں گے یہ حسرت ہے تیری روزے پہ جا کر ہم بھی دیکھیں
اللہ اکبر یا رسول اللہ یا علی یا صلی اللہ
الحمدللہ Qari Javed Sahib, Allah gave him complete shifa, who was reciting the Naat of beloved Rasul sallallahu alayhi wasallam. Now I would like to invite our honorable guest speaker, Hadrat Allama Rashid Zia Naeemi Sb. Obviously, those who have already heard him, you know that his lectures are very informative and full of wisdom. So please listen to it attentively. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us tawfiq to act upon what the message will be conveyed. Narae Takbir.
Allahu Akbar.
Narae Risalat.
Ya Rasulullah.
Narae Risalat.
Ya Rasulullah.
Huzur Dr. Rashid Zia Naeemi.
Zindabad. Waalaikum salam.
الحمدللہ رب العالمین والصلاة والسلام على سید الانبیاء واشرف المرسلین والعاقبۃ للمتقین الصلاة والسلام علیک یا رسول اللہ وعلى آلک واصحابک یا نبی اللہ ویا حبیب اللہ
سبحان اللہ.
اعوذ باللہ من الشیطان الرجیم الأخلاء يومئذ بعضهم لبعض عدو إلا المتقين. صدق الله العظيم وبلغنا رسوله النبي الكريم ونحن على ذلك لمن الشاهدين والشاكرين والحمد لله رب العالمين. It's just 8 o'clock. Only 8. But some faces look like very sleepy. If you are watching a football between Man United and Liverpool, Subhan'ALLAH, emotions are different. I'm not complaining. This is how it is. So wake up. There's a wake up call every day. What a wonderful day a Muslim has got.
Subhanallah.
Allahu Akbar. When adhan of Fajr is called, that's what Allah says. Wake up. As-salatu khayrun minan nawm. Salah is better than sleep. کاش ہم اس بات کو سمجھ لیتے. I wish, including me, we could have been really aware of this message which is delivered every day. And because of this, what is happening in China, what is happening in India, what is happening in Kashmir, what is happening in Palestine for ages, what is happening in Syria, what is happening in Iraq, we all know more than anyone else. So wake up. Physically, spiritually. Some people are awake, but of no use, because their soul is dead, has been deactivated. हम में से बहुत से लोग जिंदा हैं अल्लाह की दूसरी मखलूक की तरह. We walk, we talk, we eat, we laugh, we sleep, we play. So what? Allah is not really concerned. Allah Ta'ala को इन बातों से कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता. There are animals, birds, fish. Allah. But our soul and spirit, if it is dead, revival is necessary. And the purpose of these type of gatherings is nothing but to wake up spiritually as well, inshallah. And this is why there is a common understanding among the scholars. And what has been a practice of the earlier generations who conquered non-Muslim lands to Muslims and for Islam, they were practicing this. And what was the concept? It was عند ذكر الصالحين. عند ذكر الصالحين تنزل الرحمة.
Subhan'ALLah.
When you remember the pious people, the noble ones, the chosen one, then it helps us to be the part of greater mercy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That's why they used to look for good people around them, in their area, in their vicinity. And they used to stay with them and spend time with them. Unfortunately, in our time and age, there are not very many good people around. We all know this. And especially no one can match Sayyidina Sheikh Abdul Qadir Muhyiddin Jilani.
Subhan'ALLah.
Since he was born and after he died, no one could match him.
Subhan'ALLah.
And what we also have been told by our ancestors, that as among the Anbiya, the prophets and messengers of Allah, there were so many, above 100,000 of them. What is standing among the Anbiya was of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. In the same way, among the Ummah of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, among awliya, that is the same status which Allah blessed to Sayyidina Sheikh Abdul Qadir Muhyiddin Jilani radiyallahu ta'ala anhu.
Subhan'ALLah.
When I was coming, I had intention to come and join the Isha prayer like many of you. But unfortunately there was no parking around the masjid. I had to park long way. And on my way, when I was walking to the masjid from the parking space where I parked my car, I saw this new building of the other mosque of this area. And I was really fascinated. I was impressed. Within a short period of time, what they have done to this masjid. We said, no places, proper place even to keep the shoes. Again, no criticism. We are building mosques. Fine. We are spending huge money, big investment in the masajid. If masajid are not playing their role, what's the point? So, it's a wonderful, magnificent building. And I hope there's no competition. I'm not asking you to erect the same structure. If mosque is small, but it is on the pattern of mosque of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam.
Subhanallah.
It's wonderful. Wallahi Rabbi. But if, and Prophet sallam has forbidden, by the way. When I was walking, so many things coming into my mind. Why Ummah is investing in building the beautiful and the most expensive masajid? What we are going to achieve? Aren't there people we have got to be responsible for them? Those who are fleeing the torture, refugees in this country, so many. Every day I hear advert, and you do, on radio and TV. Many people are, many Muslim children are waiting for someone to be taken care of in this country. Councils are putting their hands up. So investment has got to be in the right way and the right direction. Only spending in the masajid is not good. If you have everything else, then decorate your masajid. But again, that will be against the will of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Our Prophet sallallahu said, what did he say? And you think we will be uplifted by opposing the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam? No. It cannot be done. He said, keep your masajid simple, ordinary. Because this is a place to worship Allah. Even he did not like these carpets, which has become a trend of the masajid. Because he was more focused in concentrating in the ibadah of Allah. Subhanahu wa ta'ala. And all the masajid in the time of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, they were nothing but sand, wall and a roof. That's all. So, yes, space is necessary. Population is increasing. We need bigger masajid, bigger space. We don't want to disrupt the local traffic, for example. Yeah, all parking is a requirement. But at the same time, what I would dream for this masjid, when this masjid is expanding, inshallah, it serves the purpose.
Inshallah.
And it remains simple but full of a spirit, like you wonderful people sitting in this masjid, inshallah.
Inshallah.
That was something which I felt and I thought I will share with you, because this masjid has got also a plan for expansion or extension, and if it can be followed, our Prophet ﷺ will be happy, and inshallah Allah will be happy, and masjid will really be a source of success and a source of motivation and guidance, inshallah. I have seen the Imam Qibla Ahmed Raza Sahib after a long time. Many things happened in his family, in his close relatives, and we all have been praying for him and his family, and alhamdulillah, things are becoming normal in his life.
Inshallah.
It is your duty to look after your Imam, and if you don't expect too much. Leaders, especially religious leaders, don't make them beg, make them independent, look after them whatever way you can. Qari Javed Sahib, I'm not saying he's getting older, but he is, alhamdulillah, in terms of age, he is ahead of many of us. But the way he recited Quran, Allahu Akbar, he's becoming younger.
Subhan'ALLah.
And that's what Quran can do to you and me as well.
Subhan'ALlah.
If you want to remain young, increase recitation of Quran. Allahu Samad. And Hazrat Imam Sahib commented on those ayahs very beautifully. I was really, it was touching my heart, whatever he said. So my English is not that good as Hazrat Imam Sahib, but I will inshallah try to briefly shed some light for myself first, then for any of you. What made Ghawthul A'zam Ghawthul A'zam?
Subhan'ALlah.
How he became such a character? Because if you don't learn anything from him, what's the point in sitting here? It's a way to build yourself. So what were those ingredients which were fundamental to Sayyidina Ghawth Azam radiyallahu ta'ala anhu? And how long did he exist anyway? Has anybody got any clue, any idea? It's a story of 942 years ago he existed. Nearly 9.5 centuries ago he survived, he lived on this planet Earth. And he lived for 91 years. Long life. Allahu Samad. And all his life, there was nothing in his life to serve the servants of Allah and to serve Allah.
Subhan'ALlah.
That was his life. If you are willing to do it, you can be the horse of today. All of us. This is my personal belief. Studying into the life of Sayyidina Ghawth Azam radiyallahu ta'ala. You cannot be Ghawthul Azam. No one can be Ghawthul Azam. And Ghawthul Azam is one of those people from the Ummah of Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam about whom he said, Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he said, Ulama'u ummati ka anbiya'i bani Israel.
Subhan'ALlah.
Ulama'u ummati ka anbiya'i bani Israel. The scholars of my ummah, what is the status of them in the eyes of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and in the eyes of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam? I'm not talking about myself at all. Don't get me wrong. He said, the ulama, the scholars of my ummah, they are equal to in terms of status as Anbiya, the prophets of Bani Israel.
Subhan'ALlah.
Anbiya. Allahu Samad. And this is not just because of any reason. It is because of they are the ulama of the ummah of Nabi alayhi salatu wa taslim.
Subhan'ALlah. Subhan'ALlah.
Think about the condition and the criteria to be a member of the community of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Huzur ka ummati hona. It was a desire and dream of the Anbiya. This used to be the khab of Anbiya. Allah हमें नबी रहमत की उम्मत में पैदा करना. Aren't you lucky? Am I not the fortunate one? Be proud of this. Doesn't matter what people say. Doesn't matter what is happening to us. You are the most fortunate ones. हमसे ज़्यादा खुश नसीब कौन होगा कि अल्लाह ने हमें नबी का गुलाम बनाया.
Subhan'ALlah. Subhan'ALlah.
We are the servant of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. हमें आका की गुलामी में अल्लाह ने दाखिल कर दिया है. Did we ask for it? Has anybody offered 2 rakah for this? No one. It's Allah's special blessings کہ اللہ نے ہمیں اپنے نبی کی امت میں داخل فرمایا.
سبحان اللہ.
This is the greatest reward and award Allah can give to anybody. یعنی وہ درجہ جس کی انبیاء تمنا کریں، وہ درجہ اللہ نے آپ کو مجھے بغیر مانگے دے دیا.
سبحان اللہ.
اللہ الصمد. Now a alim of the deen of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So Prophet is not wrong in saying that the knowledgeable people of my community, they would be kept in the status of Anbiya of Bani Israel. Who are they? If I go into the detail, my talk will be too long. I don't want to go into that area. But prominent Anbiya, also they come from the Bani Israel. Allah Akbar.
Subhanallah.
Company of these good people. If you are in, as you are in right now, there's a very classic part of Persian poetry, because learn from every culture. Islam does not have barrier. You think that Arabic is the only language? No. Arabic is the best language. Definitely it is. Al-Arabiyyatu lughati ahli al-Jannah. موت کے بعد ساری زبانیں سیز کر لی جائیں گی. You will only be speaking Arabic. I understand that. But remember, Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam encouraged you to learn more languages. More languages you speak, more beneficial you become for the ummah, for the community. You can continue your message delivering in various languages. اور صحابہ کو یہ تعلیم تھی. Our Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam promoted that his companions, when prisoners of war brought from various countries, various cultures, various languages, Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam put a condition: teach this companion your language, you are free to go. Subhanallah. What an incentive! What a politician our Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam was. قیدیوں کو رہا کرنے کی ترغیب دی گئی اس بات پر کہ اپنی زبان میرے اس صحابی کو سکھا دو.
سبحان اللہ.
So Farsi, rich of culture, rich of knowledge. Saadi Shirazi,
سبحان
a
اللہ.
famous name. Search. Why don't you search? Google them. See what they have got to say and offer you. فارسی زبان کا ایک بڑا مشہور شعر ہے.